I'm hunted by the law.
Sheriff, Wake's running. I'm giving chase.
Are you seriously telling me that writer just took out my deputies?
A thriller I supposedly wrote is coming true. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I was told that Alice had been kidnapped, but that was a lie.
We don't have his wife. We don't know where she is.
Her purported kidnapper was eaten up by the dark presence before it attacked me.
Alan, shh, baby. It was just a nightmare.
Alice.
There you go, Alan.
Hartman. I fell.
I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it. You went through another rough period.
What?
Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now. The shock of your wife's death triggered a mental illness.
No, you're lying.
You're suffering from various symptoms of undifferentiated schizophrenia.
Bastard.
It's okay, Alan. Just let go.
I felt groggy. Whatever Hartman had bumped in me was making me numb. I felt like this was happening to someone else. Someone I was watching on television. I couldn't think. Couldn't focus.
安安，
There were only empty sheets of paper here. No
声音有问
manuscript
题吗
pages.？
上次玩到我掉到水里面嘛，然后被这个医生给救起来样子。
Good evening, Alan. Are we feeling better now? Feeling calm?
Yeah.
No.
I see you brought your pet gorilla with you. So sure, I'm calm. I get the message. Loud and clear.
Quite right. That's the spirit. You're being very brave, Alan. I understand you're confused. I would be more concerned if you weren't suspicious
感
of
觉这
me.
医生怪怪的
I
哦。
don't blame you for it.
Big of you.
Now, why don't you come with me? We'll reacquaint you with my clinic and go over everything you might have forgotten. Little walk and some fresh air? Yes, it will do you good.
好，就跟着您走。
This corridor is for patients. Most of them aren't here right now. Jack took them out for a fishing trip, except for the ones who are particularly
这游戏的艾伦能不能用
vulnerable.
走的啊、
I encourage creativity as a part of the
不只用
recovery
跑的吗？
process here at Cauldron Lake Lodge. I
他
specialize
特
in
别擅
treating
长治疗艺
artists.
术
I
家。
bet you do.
Splendid, Alan. I honestly believe we can get this thing under control if we work together.
揍他一拳。
This way, Alan.
到处看一下，有没有收集的道具？锁住了。
Now, Alan, from past experience with you, I know I need to get right into the heart of the matter as
我老婆已
quickly
经
as I
死了，
can
怎么可
after an
能？
episode.
他是想骗
So
我。
I'm just going to say this. Alice is dead.
No.
You're in a very vulnerable state until you understand and accept this. Alice drowned, and you couldn't face that. You're suffering
我
from
老婆溺死了，然后
hallucinations,
产生幻觉、被害
paranoid
妄想、
delusions,
怪异的想法。
unusual thinking, an obsession about light and darkness, a feeling that
但是其
everything
他的你看
revolves
到那些
around
阴
you,
影啊，
your thoughts and dreams. Your mind has constructed an elaborate fantasy scenario in which your
我是
writings
不信
are
这个医
affecting
生啊，他
reality.
感觉怪怪的。
She has been kidnapped, and supernatural forces of darkness are trying to stop you. We go this way, Alan.
I wasn't ready for another shot, so I went along with it. He had to be lying.
艾伦很聪明
But
哦
under the influence of the drug he had given me, I had to fight not to believe his words.
It's all in your head. You've been
全
making it
都
up.
是我的幻想。
Apart from the tragic accident with
弄了
your
一场。
wife, no one has been killed. Your delusions are just a manifestation of your
讲真的，为什么
subconscious
艾伦不用
mind
走的啊？我应该
trying
用
to
跑的吗？
protect you from the too painful truth. Unless we fight the fantasy, it will
这医生
return.
应该觉得我很
I
奇怪。
know the instinct is to resist me, but think about it. Doesn't this make far more sense than the insane supernatural conspiracy you
哎
have
呀，可以用走的
concocted。in your mind? You're a skeptic by nature, Alan. We both know this. Everything can be explained logically.
实况应该不会那个吧？跳，不能跳。
I never get tired of this view. Very inspiring, isn't it?
Cauldron
No.
Lake spread below us. I could see Mirror Peak on the other side of the lake. I
劲
thought I
风
could make
哦，
out
就
the
是那个
spot where
那
Diver's
座
Isle
山
had
吧。
been when I arrived with Alice. Now there was nothing but waves.
It seems there's a storm coming. Funny, I don't recall there being a mention of that in the weather forecast. Well, no matter. This way. Follow me. Alan, what I'm telling you is good news. Right now we're in control. Every time you have a relapse, it gets more and more difficult to resurface from the dark depths of your imagination. Not surprising, considering your profession. Imagination is what you work with.
哎，我看到收集品，咖啡保温瓶。走快一点啊，医生！
After all your nightmares, this should come as an immense relief to you. If it doesn't, why is that? Because I'm lying? Or because you don't want to admit that you're not well? It's very natural for you to think of me as your enemy. It's part of the illness.
I let him talk.
After all,
Hartman
I'm the one
obviously
trying
loved
to
his
bring
own
you
voice.
out of the
His
world
words
you've
echoed
constructed for
madly
yourself.
inside my head.
But I can't
I dug my
do it
nails
by
into the
myself
palms of my
now.
hands to stay
You need
focused.
to work with me. Once you accept that, we can begin the journey towards your recovery. Come along. Let's go inside.
不要挡啊！
Here's the
谁啊
entrance to the office wing. That's for staff only. You were impressed by my trophies when you first arrived here. I do love to hunt.
Scary, scary, scary.
Versus
这个人的脖子好恶心哦。妈神经病！
I'm a real bad dream, mister. You should be afraid of me. Don't want to run into me in the night, that's for sure.
Please, Emerson. Mr. Wake is confused enough as it is.
Yeah, you'd like me to go away so you won't be scared. But you can't just decide what kind of dream you have or when you have it.
Emerson,
Okay, sorry. Boo.
that's
Ew.
Emerson. We're actually making some progress with him, I'm happy to say. He
感谢
works
政权。
on video
Elbow strike.
games.
Ooh,
It's
yeah.
trash, of course, but it does involve
Get him
some
to the head.
small creative effort, which makes him receptive to my
他在
therapeutic
干
methods.
嘛？
No kidding.
哎呀！感谢政权。
Come, Alan, this way.
等一下，我看他表演，诡异哦这边。
Oh, hello. I've painted you.
我
I was just struck by inspiration a couple of days ago. Dr. Hartman wanted me to paint
Yeah.
landscapes, and that's what I was doing. But now I've been doing these things, a lot of them. The images just keep coming. Dr. Hartman likes them.
这个是
He has them in his
医生还是
office.
我啊？
Yeah?
He's very proud of me. He says I'm getting much better. I think I'm getting better.
在餐厅遇到那两个要听音乐那两个老老的，
Well, I guess I'd better start wrapping this up. The storm is almost
可以进
here.
去吗？不行
Hate，to be out there tonight.
这边神经病院是不是啊？哎，咖啡保温瓶。楼上不知道可不可以上去？可以哦。
Hartman had mentioned that the power had been acting up. Maybe that was the reason for the generator and the work light on the balcony. The generator hadn't been activated, and there was no key.
就要找一把钥匙。 有了咖啡保温瓶。下面那个人一直在打拳哎，嗨呀！哎呀！这个人是守卫是不是啊？一副凶神恶煞的样子。
Now, you might have noticed the typewriter in your room. You've been writing as a part of the therapy. As soon as you feel up to it,
我觉得他是黑暗魅影的手下。
My rheumatism's killing
他
me.
是叫我去继续
There's a
写作。
storm coming. Oh, what a storm!
I hope it wipes this place off the face of the earth.
And these two
Anderson
are the
兄弟。
Anderson brothers, Odin and Tor. They had how should I put this? A heavy metal band in the 70s and 80s called Old Gods of Asgard. They even adopted new first names to complete the image of Viking gods. After the band broke up, they lived on a farm nearby. They are, well, in advanced stages of dementia. They are well cared for, TLC and all that. There's nothing more that can be done. I'm afraid that the rock and roll lifestyle has left its mark. Oh, that won't do. I'm so sorry to cut this short for now, Alan. The power has been acting up. I'd better go check on it. We'll continue this soon. Meanwhile, when you feel up to it, return to your room and try to write.
他一直叫我去写作，但我只要写作就会被黑暗魅影给吞噬。
I'd like to bash his head in with a hammer.
Oh, he'd love to fish out our secrets, but he has no clue. He's
他一定是奥
not
丁。
crazy enough. Not crazy like us, Sonny. Yeah!
索尔，
Crazy's a requirement, Sonny. Who else could understand the world when it's like
只有疯
this?
子才能了解
It
疯子的
takes
世界。
crazy to know crazy.
That's the sanest thing I've heard in a while.
Sane! You're all right, Tom. Hey, we like him, don't we, bro? He's got to go to the farm.
The Anderson farm. Valhalla!
We wrote it all down, lest we forget. A crash course. All you need to know to get your head right. You need to find the message.
Here, Sonny, here's something for you. Gave me a rash, but I kept it safe from these
不会是我的
bastards.
原稿吧？这两个人装疯卖傻哎。
My head.
汤姆士赞恩，汤姆士赞恩是之前住在那个岛上
Zane
的
could feel
作
the
家。
poems, taking form, shaping things. As he experimented, he imagined he could almost feel the power surging through the
爱慕
keys of
谁
the
啊？
typewriter. It
这些原稿都一直出现之前没有出现过的人物。
was clearing up, or according to Hartman, I was sinking back into the fantasy. I was convinced he was lying to me about everything. Crazy or not, the Andersons made more sense.
Tom, you got any booze on you?
Yeah, no. Sorry,
We have a
guys.
stash of the special stuff at the farm. Our own
能够让我
formula.
恢复记忆，
Local
这么厉害。
ingredients. Medicine clears your head right up. Makes you remember like moonbeams on the brain.
那我现在嘞，要找钥匙是不是？我锁住了。
Overreacting or anything.
阅读。
I may need
无聊。
But holler if they get too rowdy.
I'll do that, Birch.
Hey, Wake, why don't you humor Dr. Hartman and give the writing a shot, huh? Typewriter's in your room. You can get to your room by those stairs, Wake.
原来我的房间在楼上。早点讲啊！
Something's wrong. I'm not myself. It's hard to think that there's a shadow inside my head. I can only focus on writing. Everything else is a blur. I'm trapped in this cabin. Have been for days, but it's always dark outside. My editor is real. I saw her again. She's not human.
他不是人类。
感谢 PO 的流血锐眼教学 Hilda。
感谢感谢。
Where her heart should be.
等一下，怎么会有 诶，刚刚是追随还是抖内还订阅？不晓得。感谢感谢。
I think I've made a horrible mistake. I don't think I'm any closer to saving Alice. It's been lying to me, using me to get the story it wants, and the story will come true.
所以说我的房间哪一个？这间啊 ，Wake。那左边呢？
Hartman wanted me to write. I knew I couldn't, but I figured I should just play along for now. The white glare of the blank page in front of me hurt my eyes. My hands began to shake uncontrollably.
Everybody, calm down.
我是吸毒是吗？
Bert, I need help.
Hey, Wake, you stay here. I'm gonna go see what's up. You just keep doing what you're doing. Be cool, okay?
Okay.
I didn't know what the chaos was all about, but it could be my only chance of getting out of here.
看一下外面为什么大吵大闹？雷神之锤在哪里？
Oh, afraid of the crazy brothers, are ya? Not so weak now, are we?
拿去。
Well, things are unraveling fast.
原稿在这里。 在哪里啊？
Sinclair looked bad. That wasn't a love tap. The crazy old fart hit her hard. If she was one of Hartman's goons, she had it coming. I had to get to Hartman's office. He had taken all my manuscript pages. That's where he'd been keeping them.
Come out and face the music, Birch! It's time to pay the piper!
这两个老头好凶哦，他们一个叫索，一个叫奥丁。
Come out and beat our wrinkled adult diapered asses for it.
我现在有钥匙嘛，所以我要去开这边。他说要去他办公室拿回我的原稿，对不对？
The markings on the tape said they were recordings Hartman had made of the sessions with his patients. I saw Alice's name on one of them. For a moment, I couldn't breathe right.
Now, Mrs. Wake, can you tell me about Alan's problems?
He's more and more out of control all the time. The parties, he's so angry all the time. He's getting violent. He's...
Do you mean with you?
No, not with me. No, never. Sometimes I almost wish Alan would take a swing at me, because at least that lead to a conversation he couldn't just march
这个不是巨人的图吗？
But no. Alan doesn't really sleep. And the work, well, he's not writing at all. He sits there for hours.
现在讲话的是爱丽丝啊，就是我老婆。他有跟这个医生说我的状况，说我为什么我不能洗作。
Tell me, Mrs. Wake, what would you say to him if he'd listen?
I don't know. I want to say, I look at you, and it's not you. Just some
好
stranger
像不
who
用
resembles
听这些
you,
东西。
looking out from behind your eyes, and I don't like that guy much.
The photo on the wall caught my attention. In it, the clinic staff was standing outside the lodge. I knew the man next to Hartman. He was the kidnapper. Hartman had been playing me all along.
好，主动过来一下。哎呦！
Ow! About time!
巴瑞怎么在这里？
Man, am I glad to see you. We need to get to Hartman's office.
It's right next door.
You okay?
Yeah. I mean, no! The cops found me at Rose's trailer, but they didn't hassle me too much. I'm obviously a victim in this, and I demanded to be treated as such. Or else I'd sue their asses. Speaking of asses, that vet gave me a real hard time, but I had no clue where you were. That guy's crazy, Al. But he let me go, and then I get a call from Hartman, that son of a bitch, who tells me you're here, and I should come pick you up, but when I got here, 2 goons clobbered me and stuck me in there.
What's with the cutout?
I stole it from the diner to piss off Rose after what she did to us. That'll teach her.
Yeah, that's a harsh punishment. Come on, pal, we gotta get going.
我们必须得走了，不要在那边碎碎念了。啊，有了原稿吗
These were all the pages I had on me, and more.
他说他捅我一刀。
Alan, please. You're sliding back into the...
Tell me one more lie and I'll shoot you in the face.
凶，
well, it was worth a shot. Really, Wake, come on. Let's work together on this. You have no idea...
Hartman, shut up! Barry, get out of here. I'll catch up with you. Get a car.
Oh, Al, let's just...
哎，巴伦站在我这边的吧？
Wake, listen to me. This is a mistake. Don't you see? Together we can create something absolutely wonderful. With your ability and mine. 我把它锁在里面是不是？这样子他应该相信我的吧？我不是疯子。哎呦！
Presence would be on me in a moment. I had to find a way out.
没有手电筒啊！完了完了完了！出不去啊！可以了。啊！哎呦！干！啊！哦，要我自己按啊！谢，完了！应该上楼对吧？然后开发电机，快点快点！哎呦，按错。bang bang。然后嘞？有了。 是啊，可以给力一点啊！哦，我这样玩是对的吗？还是我要趁现在跑下去啊？ 快逃！谢。完了！好，现在。 世界末日是不是？完了！哎呦！现在快跑！ 可以出去吗？不能。是啊，让他把门撞破啊。对。哦。
I'm here. gate's locked. You're gonna have to go through the hedge maze over there.
Barry, I don't have a light.
Take this, Al.
水哦，有手电筒了。
Oh God! Look at the house, Al! Look out!
哇，这房子被占领了！我是不是该跑？我干！先跑，先跑！我在跑啦！我要穿过这个树林迷宫。为什么精神病院有这个树林迷宫？又不是鬼店。好啦好啦好啦，我在跑了。哎，什么声音？哎呦！ 转角遇到怪，谢。原稿就不看了啦，反正也看不懂他在写什么。 哎呦，藏这么多字！完了完了，有大只的。死路！哎，他们没有跟过来。 有跟过来了！哎呦哎呦哎呦！再见，花子。有打算玩 Alan Wake 3吗？等一下，他有3吗？所以说 Alan Wake 真的有3吗？骗人的吧？我连他有2都不晓得。有 BOSS。等一下，这个树林迷宫也太大了吧！ 完了，他是那个死胖子哎！哎呦，鸟鸟！他好硬哦，等一下，怪怪的。 哎呦！哎，不是啊，先溜了，先溜了。 我是不是应该要直接跑啊？我不应该理他的。而且他身边还有鸟鸟在那边飞。太多鸟了，不行。先溜了，先溜了，干死路！好像可以不用打哎、然后跑太快了。来，你过来，你过来。我在光下面是安全的。他不见了、欸。水了。他如果跳到我面前的话，这样就知道。鸡掰啊！我死了。哎！要死了！再撑一下，艾伦。哦，干！冷静。可以。游戏声会太大声吗？太大声的话，跟我讲一下。或是我的声音被游戏声盖住了，跟我讲一下。这边好诡异哦。哇塞！不是他都搞偷袭。哎，按错！我怎么拿信号枪啊？浪费了。看前面，哦，前面是巴瑞。我以为前面是 BOSS。先把我的信号枪给拿出来。
Al! You're alive! Let's get out of here. Can you open this gate?
Maybe.
Barry.
Well, I slammed it shut when the nasty showed up, and the key fits kind of loose in the lock, so,
快开呀
！I'll find it. Don't worry about it.
完了完了！哇操嘞
Hurry up, Barry.
I'm on it. I'm on it.
来！哎，等一下！哦！要死！这边太难了吧
I found it! Ah, no, wait, that's a twig.
哎呦！门开了！快走啊！往哪里走？哦，这边好难哦。
Al, please tell me we're headed for the
为什么
nearest
他还要带我的
You're
那
now
个
leaving Bright Falls. Come back soon sign.
We're going to the Anderson farm.
I knew you were gonna say something like that. You know what? You owe me big time for this. When this is through, if we make it, I don't care what anybody says, I'm done with darkness. You're gonna buy me a tanning bed as a gift, and I'm gonna live in it.
好了，随便啦。哎，该不会已经这一集结束了？
I'm crazy, but that's fine, Barry.
Oh, you got that right, Al. You're barking mad. You are by far the craziest.
But maybe that's inevitable when you deal with crazy stuff like this. It helps. This is happening, Barry. Alice, they never had Alice. She's trapped in the darkness at the bottom of the lake, but she's not dead.
Al, how can you know that?
I know, Barry. I can...
Al,
No, listen. I can bring her back. I can find her. There's something special about this place. The lake, it does something to the works of art created here. It makes them come true. But there's a catch. The dark presence, whatever that thing is, twists it to its own ends. That's why all of this is happening. It's using my manuscript to take over everything.
Al, I believe you.
It happened to Thomas Zane before, it happened to the Andersons.
I believe you. Crazy or not, you're not delusional. Weird shit's going down. That's a fact. I'm on board, man. I'm with you.
The Andersons knew about it, but they were too far gone to tell me with all the drugs they were on. But they wrote it down. There's a message somewhere at their farm, Barry. We just need to find it.
Look out!
哎呦！跟你讲，我一定会没事。哈哈，完全没受伤，太棒！
Damn it, Al, talk to me.
我没事。哎呦！
I had lost my gun in the crash. Barry was nowhere
巴
to
瑞
be
也不
seen.
见了。那刚刚巴瑞不是有讲话吗？然后我的东西全没了，我的枪啊。
Barry!
Oh, man, you're okay. Jeez, it's good to hear your voice. I was trying to get out of the car, but the ground gave way. Man, what a drop.
这边啊。
Don't worry, you're cut out.
你的人形立牌没事。
Forget that. Are you okay?
I hit some bushes, didn't get a scratch. There's no way you can climb down though. It's like a
爬不
sheet
下来
of wall.
我可以。不要，这游戏没有防呆啊！我只要脚一滑，我就掉下去了。这边不能跑 ，OK。
Al, there's something
这里有东西在动。
Barry, it's a taken! Use a flare, Barry!
Yeah!
Barry, are you alright?
I'm good, Al. I'm great. Guess you never messed with anyone from New York City before, huh?
我应该都要下去找他吧？
You're gonna have to find your way around to the farm, Al. I'll be waiting.
农场在那边哦，这么近哦。
Barry, just wait for me, okay?
Al, I'm not staying here. It's suicide. I'm going to the farm. I'm gonna go ahead and secure the area. You can catch up. Don't worry about it. I'm on the case.
Now he's Rambo.
他成了
This
兰
would
波。
turn into a disaster if I didn't catch up with Barry.
我要怎么下去啊？如果这边有人攻击我怎么办？你快点跑，快跑！谢。哎，两条路哎，往左边走好了。大家竟然都把前面路干嘛？完了，我没有灯，我没有手电筒。 完了！哦shit！不是，哇！我刚刚被撞了一下，然后我不能闪，鸡掰！那我就不能动了。啊，不见了。 开灯啊！有了，安全。哦，我只是来拿原稿而已哦。谢。我又没有要全收集。 然后嘞，再开一下，嘿嘿，这样比较安全。干！哇塞，我往哪里走啊？ 完了，我要死了！谢谢大家。开灯！快跑！ 这边吗？好像是走对咯。
Shadows crawled over the gate. I needed a light to destroy them to get through.
光线摧毁，很摧。 然后去开发电。用爱发电啊，艾伦。
I hoped there'd still be a working generator somewhere around here to power up the old lights by the gate.
有了。 我干！我以为不会掉下去。
I could sense the movement in the woods ahead.
这么巧啊，这边有手电
Without a
筒。
weapon was dangerous, but I had no choice.
该不会刚好这边有枪吧？看到前面有人呢。 干啥？不是啊，我没枪啊！来，你们过来！哎， 有看到吗？他消失了。我觉得这边怪怪的。来！哎，我只要走到光的地方，他们就不见了。笑死了！巴瑞吗？
A car was driving away from the farm, headed in the same general direction as I was. For all I knew, it was Barry, caught in the consequences of leaping before looking.
但巴瑞有车，我没车啊，还敢笑人家、啊？我猜这边有枪，换成强力手电筒。不是，那枪呢？没有枪。
The car was heading for the cabin up ahead. It wasn't far. If it was Barry, I would see the damage soon.
我不能用手电筒跟他这样挥吗？我巴瑞，我在这，不能这样子吗？
I'm trying to deliver each page to the right time and place. I'm trying to show you how the story goes.
尝试告诉你故事的前进方向。
I had seen glimpses of the light before. I had seen it in my dream. It was a
他就是那个不断把原稿放在我路途上的人。
He was the one who'd been placing the pages on my path.
到底是谁？这该不会捕兽夹吧？哎呦！ 哎！他会踩到捕兽夹吗？不要丢！不要丢！快跑啊，艾伦！哇！快点！有了，还有枪哎，霰弹枪。
Someone had left a gun behind. Now I had a fighting chance of reaching the farm.
进去啊！有了，我有枪了。只要艾伦手上有枪，不对，我往哪里走？ 这个捕兽夹会发光，还不错哎。还有后面还有一只，一发一个。 干！哎，丢斧头！他们到底会不会踩到捕兽夹？还是只有我才会踩到捕兽夹？我直接跑不远，不理他们了。 干！你怎么还？再来！ 么意思啊？哦，这游戏太难了吧？我上得去吗？可以。哎呦，上去啊，艾伦！
I could see the car, but there was no sight of the driver.
他刚刚卡在一个，刚卡在那边，上不去。
Hello? Anybody here?
完了。
Barry.
No, Danny, you're not.
哇，完了。
What are you?
大瑞，等我一下。
Don't! I'm sorry.
我来了。在哪里啊？楼上吗？还是外面啊？哎，他谁啊
？You were in jail the other day.
I went to the farm again for the moonshine, you know? It makes you see. They're not gonna miss it. They're in the loony bin. My buddy, Danny.
丹尼谁啊
Something's gone wrong. It's not him. Like a real
最好的朋友突然变成大坏蛋。
to a real good movie where the best friend's suddenly the bad guy who wrote this crap anyway.
哎，你继续啊。他死了。
I've run through every possible course in my head. If I continue like the dark presence wants me to, the story I'm writing won't save Alice. It's a horror story, and it's going to kill her and me and everybody in this town. No one will survive. Darkness will consume everything. This is what it's wanted all along. It will be free, unstoppable. It used Alice to get to me, dangled her in front of me to keep me going. It was never going to release her. I'm going to change this. I'll escape. I've written myself into the story. I'm now the protagonist. This feels like a terrible risk, but it's the only way to save Alice. I'll be bound by the events of the story just as much as anyone else who's been woven into it. The story must stay true for this to work. There have to be victims along the way, near escapes, cliffhangers. In a horror story, it can't be certain that the hero will succeed or even survive. He almost has to die. I'll write my own escape into the story next. I need help. Zane's going to be the one who will help me. I'll make it happen.
所以主角自己写原稿的，然后他让那些詹姆士·赞恩把那些原稿丢在我会经过的路上，所以一切都主角在搞鬼呀、走这里，他作死吗？不是。
Let me guess, Danny, huh? The front door was locked.
我要从这边跳出去吗？艾伦，你，
Still a good distance away. I'd need a car to get there fast.
下面可以去。这边感觉很诡异哦。有物资。水啦，闪光弹，好了，我现在有闪光弹还有信号火炬，可以开车了。
If Barry wasn't up here, he was probably in trouble down at the farm. For a moment,
I
felt bad for doubting him. After all, I made it this far myself. But Barry,
然后这车有点难开。那怎么？这边还有收集品哦。 等一下。这种小货车也可以甩尾哎，是艾伦技术太好吗？哎呦！怎样？前面好多怪哦！抱歉啦，拍谁啦？抱歉啦，技术不好啊。拍谁？你没事吧？我下车看你一下。哎，他不见了，那也没办法。我不能开车过去吗？这个栅栏最好这么硬啊，开车撞不过。哎呦！左右为难。我这样照到吗？哎，怎么这么多字？卡住了！那这个怎么办？我知道。Watch。不用信号弹，我本来要用信号弹丢他的，但好像不用。游戏声会不会太大声啊？我感觉我要破这游戏喽。那怎么没录？拜托有补给，拜托！干！我用走的哦。没有车之类的吗？这边有补给。先把我的信号火炬拿在手上。每次有补给的地方，都会一堆怪。有吗？我就知道。等一下，有2只吗？这么少？他爆冲了！没子弹了！没事，我还行。 我还撑得住。
I'd known the brothers used to be some kind of rock stars, but it hadn't really sunk in until I saw the stage.
那红色是什么
Ow! Run!
Run!
There's too many of them!
哇，你不会死吧？
God damn!
帅哦，帅哦！
So glad you decided to go it alone, Mr. Bronson.
Shut up and shoot!
强力提灯。
Ow! We have to fight them off! I can set off more of the fireworks from here and help you out! Hey, Al! Did you notice all our ammo and stuff around? This place is... Al, hold on! I'll
不
try
好意
to
思
get the
哦，舞台
stage
上
lights on!
禁止登入舞台，上舞台。 哎呦！怎么了？我现在干嘛？
Turn the sentry wiring! Hang on out! I'll get the working again! I promise!
这边好多弹药。 好怪吗？哎呦！ Stay in the light 啊！水哦水哦，不能丢斧头。
Why do you keep doing this to me? Do it for Barry, please, please, please!
还有吗？还有吗？你不要丢斧头！这也太屌
Please
了！
don't let me die here. Although if I buy it, this is pretty much how I always wanted to go out.
太多了，太多了！
Awesome moment of our entire lives.
They are trying to kill us. That's the high point of my life? Really?
Children of the elder god! Enjoy it!
哎！我操嘞！
Back in the game, yes!
过来，不见了。 哎，从后面来。哎，我过了吗？为什么会爆炸？请问？过了，过了。
That was awesome!
Bright Falls, rock and roll capital of America.
终于啊！
Hey, Al! This way to the farm!
来，您先请。这边有人搞，啊，算了，不捡了。
see, bestseller. No reason to worry. Your cutout's good as new, right where I left it. I'll come back for it once we have the place secured.
Yeah, that's been my biggest worry all this time. We
完蛋，
need to get this thing moved out of the way.
This is as far as I got before they ambushed me.
嗯哼，所以我要上去开那个东西吧？那你不跟我过来吗？这边。跳啊，艾伦！
Hey, I think Alan Wake here has something to say. What's that, Al?
Ooh, I'm Alan Wake. I'm always right about everything. And if I don't get my way, I'll
他是在逼我。
all day long. I'm always intense and moody. It makes me very
不要理他。
mysterious. Right now, I'm just standing here because I need my best friend Barry to carry me. But that's okay. I can just take him for granted.
I think I see what you did there.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
You want me to do my imitation of Barry Wheeler? No? Thought so.
跳下去会受伤的，我觉得。干！
Wow.
Wow.
Look at that thing, Al. They really went all out with this Viking crap, didn't they? Look at all this stuff. They must have done okay for themselves. So how
一
come
堆
I
补
never
给
heard of
耶，
these guys
可能是要
before?
打 BOSS 了吗？用什么？
Sleep. We all spend a third of our
Night
dreams in its
springs.
soft embrace.
Man,
Some
brings back memories. Hey, remember when I got you that gig? Your first real writing job. What
这
got
一
you
集是
started?
我写的
Is。this one of your episodes?
in night springs.
是哦。
Tonight's episode. The Dream of Dreams.
That's by someone else.
We join Mr. Jones as he explores the endless
前面怎么会发光？
only to be brought to a sudden stop by a decidedly mundane situation.
哦，原稿。不看不看。
The Viking boat looked imposing, almost like a battering ram.
He's the guy dreaming us. Well, not dreaming us. He dreams everything. Wait, no.
直接开这个了。啊？
Good going, Al.
Maybe you're a really confused dream. What am I, a shrink? All I know is I'm going with the sword.
哦。没有吗？没了。哎！那我的巴顿，他有在打吗？还是有人在混？他不见了。喂，等一下。喂，还有瞬移。在。算了，不要理他。
Think we can make it through here, Al?
我就看他要去哪里啊。 再顺。所以我的队友嘞？ 滚出去！哎，怎么没？那个车不会飞到我脸上吧？哎，他就看我在那边打怪，就站在那边。
Wow! Those geezers had quite a production going on. Ooh, you know what, Al? If we make it through this alive, I'm gonna start representing them. Yep, sell this stuff online, maybe get a reality show going, release a new single.
Good luck with that, pal.
Hey, you find us a way out of here, okay? I'm gonna take a closer look at this stuff.
去找出去的路好吗？让我看看呢。这边应该不会有怪吧？应该吧。但是他叫我小心一点。三下。
I'm good. Keep your eyes open, okay?
他这边怎么有怪？鸡掰！怎么？在楼上哎。
As you regular listeners know, I tend to work through the night, but I'm not the only one. Deputies Mulligan and Thornton are taking a couple of moments off their busy schedule to join me here in the studio. Boys, how busy are you now? Deerfest is almost here, isn't it? I bet that keeps you in business.
Pretty busy, yeah. Actually, Pat, we've been real busy with other stuff, which concerns an ongoing investigation. We can't talk about it.
感觉有杀气。
I wasn't gonna say anything. I was just saying we got, you know, other irons to fry.
And how would you compare your workload to last year's? Things have seemed relatively peaceful to me, but people do tend to get a little wild this time of year.
Oh, it's wild, Pat. It's pretty wild. There's been all sorts of trouble this year. Vandalism, lighting, public disturbances. A lot of people are missing, too.
I could see the building that had to be the Andersons' home on the other side.
快到了，快到了。
It wasn't far now. I wasn't worried about trusting the ramblings of two burned-out geriatric wrecks. They had the goods.
God， 我觉得这边怪怪的哦。 谢。还有吗？哎呦！ 了，受不了！哎呦，很小到底。他一只吗？没了吗？哎，我过了欸，我这边可以爬。よいしょ。拿起钥匙，挡住了。我觉得这游戏的游戏过程有点长。
Al? Is that you out there, buddy?
Yeah, it's me. Hang on.
Hey, let's go, man.
妈，他根本没在做事。然后那边说 ，Let's go, man.
I think we're gonna have to work together to open this gate, Al. Looks pretty heavy. Hey, I think that's the farm on the other side of the field. We're almost there. This farm is a crazy place for crazy people.
We should feel right at home then.
Come on, one more gate. Let's do this thing.
终于到喽！
The lights are out. I guess we better check the fuse box.
The power downstairs was out, but I was sure I could fix that at the fuse box.
选保险丝盒在哪里？我感觉有怪哎。 哎，不要挡啊！
You know, this place looks kind of lived in. I thought the Andersons were in the booby.
Oh God!
Yeah.
No.
I don't think they keep too close an eye on them at the clinic. They seem to slip away a lot so they get wasted.
No kidding. Those guys sound awesome.
这个手电筒太亮了。原稿有哎。
Come on, Al. Let's get the lights on, huh?
有了。
Can you hear that, Al? Music?
Of course. We need to find where it's coming from. That's the message the Andersons talked about. That's the whole reason we're here.
Lady of the Light? Oh, that's gotta be what's-her-face, the crazy lamp lady from the town.
Cynthia Weaver.
Right. Must be.
在哪里啊？ 哦，我需要巫婆的小屋钥匙，寻找光明之女。怎么好像有点好听啊？
Okay. We need to find Cynthia Weaver. We'll stay here for the night and head back to town as soon as it gets light.
Hey, Al. Lots of hours before dawn. Might as well get some rest. And by rest, I mean drunk.
Come on, Barry, this is... Yeah, what the hell?
他都不怕有人攻击他们。
I'm sorry about this. No, seriously, because I know we don't get along, but we're gonna find her, right? Even though you're a crazy bastard, I'm gonna stick by you, no matter what, ever, Al. Sure, like a brother.
I'm a writer, goddammit.
Correct.
If I just wanted to, I could write 10 books a year. And they'd be the best books that year.
No, you couldn't.
That's right, I couldn't. But I could, because I'm a writer.
What? What do they put in this stuff? I feel like my brain is coming out of my nose. I'm gonna get the recipe off those coots and be a booze millionaire.
I just miss her, Barry. I just want her here with me.
I know, Al. I know. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna make it okay.
突然有怪攻击。啊，是我？干嘛？我操！我的灵魂出窍了，回到那座岛上。谢。啊，我怎么是这种视角？
Alice, I'm coming. It's all right. I'm coming.
It was a crazy drunken dream, and yet it was more than that. It was the truth, a suppressed memory unearthed by the Andersons' moonshine. I was there, an out-of-body observer. This was the night Alice and I had arrived at Bright Falls, the night Alice had disappeared. I had a chance to find out what had happened. I remembered being surprised to see the cabin dark. Alice would have never turned the lights off. I remembered thinking I caught a glimpse of her form underwater, sinking into the darkness.
Yeah.
Diving after her was the last vague memory I had of that night. After that, the next thing I could remember was waking up behind the wheel of the crash car and finding the first pages of the manuscript. Beyond this lost memory, there was nothing. I had to follow the footsteps of my past self to find out what had happened that night. I couldn't find her in all that blackness. I must have thought she drowned.
Alice!
Jagger had Alice, and so she had me. I'd been easy prey.
Look at the cabin. Is there someone in the window?
Alice?
Maybe she didn't drown after all. Maybe she's inside.
Alice!
Yes.
Maybe. 里面有个打字机。
The dark presence had touched me. She had dug her nails into my brain and used me, made me her puppet.
She must be here somewhere. Maybe upstairs in the study.
Alice!
Yes, that's where she is. You can apologize.
Alice!
You'll laugh at the whole thing together and put it behind you.
Alice?
She's not here. You were foolish to think so. No, she's dead. She drowned.
No, no, no!
It's your fault your wife is dead. You are guilty. All she wanted was to help you right. You killed her.
Ah!
Oh, hush. There's still hope. Cauldron Lake is a special place. Here, you have the power to change things. She wanted you to write. I will tell you what to do.
不，艾伦。
You can write her back. The story will come true, and all will be well again.
She had Alice, and the manuscript was the ransom for her.
没了吗？
Yes. All right. I'll fix it. I'll bring her back.
Yeah.
No. I wrote it. I remembered it all now. In the dark, I'd written for days, a week, almost a complete manuscript of a novel entitled Departure. Jagger had been my editor, whispering in my ear, making sure that the unfolding story would make her more and more powerful. I thought I was saving Alice. Even with the cobwebs she put in my head, some part of me had been aware enough to write my escape into the story, to bring a light into the cabin to release me before I could finish, to interrupt the horror story before the ending, where darkness consumed everything and everyone. Zane was weak and far away, but I had written him into the story, and his light had been enough to set me free.
It isn't here now. I'm here because it was written. I brought the light to set you free. You must hurry. It will know I'm here. It will be back soon. It stole the skin of my Barbara a long time ago. She looks so old.
I had woken up, confused and groggy, my mind consumed by darkness and fear. All I could do was to escape. The week spent in the cabin had taken its toll. I was barely conscious and fading fast. It had to have cost Zane terribly, thrown him even deeper into whatever dark place he now haunted. But he had managed to weaken the dark presence, kept me safe that night.
Oh. 所以就回到了故事的第一章。全都想起来了。
It's my fault.
That's right, James Joyce. It's your fault, and you're gonna pay for it.
真小。